everyone, and welcome back to Butchie Boom. We're so glad you're here today. Hey, guess what? We're in Saratoga Springs, New York, folks, and it's about 2 weeks before Memorial Day. In fact, it's May 17th, 2022 as we speak. Hopefully I can get this out today. So, with that said, let's get right ahead. We're in Saratoga Springs, New York, folks. We're going to go shooting down. We're just going to drive around through some of the streets. I'll name some of the streets as we go along. I'm not going to do a lot of talking here, folks. I'm going to sit back and just let you enjoy the view so you can see what this is like a couple of weeks before Memorial Day. And in about 2 weeks, you're not going to be able to move here. So that your best way is to get around on foot. Before I get too far ahead, I do want to tell you exactly what I'm covering in this video. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us those thumbs up. It really does help out a lot. I want to tell you right now, I'm going to show you the average gas prices right now. For regular, $4.85 in Saratoga. So gas prices are on the rise. This is probably the highest I've ever seen it. As most of you know, I do Uber and DoorDash. And I also do Uber and DoorDash training videos. So if you have any interest in learning about Uber or DoorDash and you want to do those kind of gigs, check out our other videos. I'll put a link for the playlist above. And I just want to say thank you again to everybody for tipping your DoorDash and your Uber Eats and your Uber rides and Lyft drivers. Folks, it really does help out a lot, especially with those gas prices being the way they are. A lot of folks realize, that these prices are high, but what they don't realize is the majority of the service fees and charges that you're paying to these gigs, they're not passing it on to the drivers. So I understand times are tough. Gas is expensive. Thank you to everybody who continues to support your delivery people and your drivers. And with that said, let's just be quiet and scoot around Saratoga. I just want to tell you really quick about the weather right here. You see it's a little bit windy. I think our high today is going to be in the low 60s. The past few days we've had wild weather. It's been in the upper 80s, 90s here in Saratoga. Just unbelievable. So here we are. We're going to scoot around in Saratoga. I can't see the whole entire town. But we're going to see a good portion of it, folks. We're going to go down Congress Street. We're going to go down Phila Street. We're going to go down Lake Street. Where else are we going to go? We're going to go, I said Congress Street, Franklin Street, Franklin Square, Clinton, Van Dam, Church. We're going to see a lot. We're going to go down Puntnam, Phila. Point out some of the sites along the way. You'll see Ben & Jerry's, Gafneys, which, by the way, is closed right now. I don't know when it's going to be reopened. We're not going to get into that. To the left over here is the Adephi Hotel. Still under construction, that whole area over there. Hopefully it'll be done before Memorial Day. So we're going to head on down Phila Street. I said I wanted to be quiet, right? This happens with all of my videos every single way. Isn't this beautiful? I love Saratoga, especially in the spring. It's just beautiful. It's not too hot. It's not too packed or crowded. But we love the tourists. Thank you very much for keeping Saratoga in your plans. And by the way, track is coming up. Stick around to the end of the video and I'll show you the track dates. Ben & Jerry's over here to the right. I tell you, folks, you walk in there, the smell will carry you away. It's just so wonderful of the ice cream and stuff. Yes, ice cream has smell in there. It does smell like ice cream, believe it or not. And up to the left, by the way, is a new bar in Nashville. And none of the places that we're pointing at here in the video are sponsors in any way, shape, or form. So another reason why you want to help support us, hit that thanks button below and help support us with some gas so we can put these videos out. All the money that people hit with us with tips and thanks goes directly back into the channel to keep these videos coming and help support the gas prices. Over here to the left is Gafneys. Again, as I said before, they are closed right now. Their license to sell alcohol has been temporarily suspended. They're working vigilantly to get it back open. Don't know if it's going to be open by Memorial Day or not. I'm sure that they're trying very hard. The reasons behind it I'm not going to get into in this video. It's public knowledge. You can take a look if you want to and do some research. But all over the place here, folks, this is the bar district of Saratoga. It's a wonderful place. It's a very safe place. It's an active place. Everybody is welcome. And, that's the feeling that you get when you're in Saratoga, is the feeling of inclusion and welcomeness. So, welcome to everybody who's coming to Saratoga. We love you. We really do. And although we're not sponsored by anybody, I know the merchants and the bar owners and everybody, they really do love you too. Thank you for your support, especially over the last couple of years. This is going to be a wild summer, folks. SPAC is gearing up with some great shows. The usuals will be there. I think you got Dave Matthews. Rod Stewart's going to be there, folks. If you're into Rod Stewart, he's going to be there this summer. Can't forget Willie Nelson in the Outlaw Music Fest. We were there last year and had a blast. We did some videos on it. Micah Nelson, Willie Nelson's son, they did a duet, and it was a kick-ass duet, pardon my language. If I die when I'm high, I'll be halfway to heaven. I'll put a link for it right above. You got to hear it. For some reason, they haven't recorded it, but it's a great, great tune. I'm looking forward to them coming back again. It's going to be a great time this summer. Over here's the Civic Center here in Saratoga, folks, and we're just going to do a quick U-turn, and we're going to come right back up Broadway. Now, up here to the light, you'll see really quick. Maybe you can make it out. That's Van Dam Street. We are going to go up Van Dam, but we're going to go another way to Van Dam. So we're going to stop here at Stewart's. This is where I got those gas prices. This is the Stewart's on the edge of town. And this is a cheap one. There's actually up the street, if you're going towards Greenfield Center, $4.89. No, you didn't misunderstand that. $4.89. And it's just growing astronomically. It's unbelievable. It's like the gas rises while they still have gas in the gas tank. I don't want to get started on it, and I won't accuse places of gouging, but it just seems very unreasonable. These gas prices are going up even before they get a gas delivery. My word. By the way, the new parking, if you make a left right here, on any one of these streets, you'll come to the public parking is a brand new parking structure. If you have EVs, there's tons of EV charging, lots and lots and lots. So hurry up and get here. It's summertime. There's lots of bike rentals too, by the way. CDTA, and I think one of the health insurance companies, they have bike rentals at various street corners all around Saratoga, and that's probably your best bet to get around. Especially after Memorial Day, this place will be crawling. And then when you add that into track, when that starts, wowie zowie, folks. And by the way, last year we did some live shows from the track right there on Union Street. It was a great time we had. We're going to do them again. If you guys are interested in hearing me from the track and being there live, make sure you hit those thumbs up and give me the encouragement that I need to do that. We're going to hook her right quick onto Congress over here. And we're going to go to this straight on up. But we're going to pass by this Wendys. Now, I'm going to keep an opinion that I have with regards to this. Remember, I do DoorDash and Uber Eats, so I know these restaurants. I would give that a C+ as far as a rating goes. And if you want to know why, ask me in the comments. I'll tell you. I'm going to do a video on it. I think that's the Embassy Suite over here to the left. Now, they are putting in a new Wendys on the other end of Route 50. And I really hope that that operates a lot better than this one over here. Now, they went through a terrible time during the whole pandemic stuff, with staffing, and sometimes their restaurants open, sometimes it's closed, sometimes you have to go through the drive-through, sometimes you don't. Where's your common courtesy of putting a sign in the window and advising your Uber Eats and DoorDash folks, hey, you got to go through the drive-through and wait 45 minutes to get somebody's food, so we can notify our people, so we can plan. But I'll save that for another video. So we're heading down Franklin here, folks, and we're coming up on Franklin Square. Now, Franklin Square, it's a nice little artistic area. It's quiet. I've never seen a lot of people here, other than walking up and down the sidewalks and over here at the coffee shops and such. but lots of cars. There's apartments all over the place. I've had to walk up the apartments over here to this building and the right to deliver food. Wow, is that big inside there, folks? It's huge. Really huge. And this is Clinton Street. So, if you're in Skidmore, this is probably a route that you have taken 100 times if you've taken an Uber. Clinton straight on up into the Clinton Street entrance, and you're right at Skidmore. So you just stay right on here, and you're at Clinton, or go to Skidmore College. And straight up the road here is Van Dam. Now, I told you that I pointed it out to you when we were back at Stewart's that we're going to be coming back up onto Van Dam. So Van Dam's an interesting street. Van Dam, so if we make the right really quick and go down about a block or so, you'd find where I pointed out. Okay, so you're really not missing much. So we're going to hook a left here. And we're going to go up Van Dam. So Van Dam is also Route 9N. So if you hear any talk about Route 9N going up this way, it's Van Dam. And then Van Dam turns into Church Street. It's the same Church Street that you would have if you're on Broadway in Saratoga, and you make a right onto, if you're coming from the north heading south, you'd make a right onto Church Street, and it would merge up here where you see that cars coming out to the left. I'll mark it. I'll show you where it goes. Right now, we're still on Van Dam, but as we get closer to that light and cross that light, it now becomes Church Street. And Church Street, of course, is also 9N. I meant to cut that red light out, but I didn't. So we all have that red light. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really want to tell you. We're going to head on out of town in another minute or so. I really hope that you liked the video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I want to point out really quick where the Saratoga Hospital is, just so everybody's aware. God forbid anybody's got to go. Hopefully nobody ever has to look at this place, but they are a wonderful hospital. I'm telling you right now, they're great. It's right over here to the right. It's a great team they got over there, very dedicated. They work their butts off. I'm talking everybody from the janitors right on up to the doctors. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. I deliver there a lot. So, and I know, I've got another history with Saratoga Hospital from a sick family member, so I know the hospital very well, and you're in good hands when you come to Saratoga Springs, folks. And they're now a part of Albany Med, so you're in even bigger hands. With that said, folks, thank you so much again for watching. We're just about at the end up here. We're going to cross past West Ave. If you're coming here and you're looking for medical facilities, if you're coming for a couple of weeks, a big part of the medical facilities over here on West Avenue. And we're going to pass over where the cardiology office is, the bone and joint centers, and those kind of things. These are some new apartments that have just gone up here on the corner. But just up here by the light on the left-hand side, where you'll see West Avenue, that's 1 West, and that's that building right there to the left. There's a lot of doctors' offices in there, and off over here to the right, just past the bank, Adirondack Bank. And make this right here that we're coming up and where that car is coming out of, and there's a whole bunch of doctors' offices and stuff down there, specialties of every single kind that you can imagine, from dental care to cardiac to, and I'll tell you, they got some of the best cardiology down there. Saratoga Cardiology, again, no affiliation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and watch our other videos. We got a whole bunch more coming out. We're doing Lake George. We're coming back to Saratoga. We got a lot coming down the pike, folks. Thank you again so much.